Hey everyone, welcome back. Cleve here from the Rent-A-Chair Academy and the Micro Salon System. And in this little tutorial, we're going to go through some of the mental benefits. That's right, mental benefits. Instead of going mental, I'm going to outline some of the things that you can basically count on not having to experience anymore. So think of the stresses that you used to have to deal with and just think of it as like, washing mud off a dirty car as you listen to some of these benefits. So, are you ready for this one? It's a big one. No more narcissistic egos to pussyfoot around. No more walking on eggshells and diffusing power struggles between principals and senior stylist and staff, period, for that matter. That's fresh. Do I have to say that one again? I think you're probably already thinking about that. I know this industry can have all those elements that I have in it, and of course you're not going to get rid of those out of your life. You're just going to the intensity of which you experience them will sort of subside because you no longer have to juggle a team. All you have to really do now is look after your renters, and that may still happen between them, but you're now going to be in a mindset that there's no charge associated with you, that you're responsible to have to fix that stuff. So you're probably going to be more likely just to help people out to get along. It's just like helping some landlords, some tenants out in your property. If they're starting to squabble, like, hey, you're getting paid regardless. What does it matter? You just jump in there and help them out. Huge benefit there, hey? So here's another one. No more staff policies or bitchy colleagues to deal with. No more salon politics influenced by who earns the highest salary or who's the boss's pet and who gets along, best with the receptionist, gets the most clients. Well, that one's actually true. In fact, they're all true, but that one, that just makes sense. If you're in a Rent-A-Chair salon and there's a receptionist there, you want to schmooze that receptionist. However, just think of that mental sort of pressure that's just eradicated from just not having to worry about all those things anymore. Anyway, here's another one. You no longer have to worry about the quality of work that is walking out of the door of your salon. Now, I found the overall quality of work in the salon actually increased because the independent stylist has a vested interest in looking after their clients. Think about that. So no longer are they just getting paid to sit in the back room and or paid to do a client. So it doesn't almost didn't make any difference. Where here is as a solo salon operator, they are completely vested, and you'll experience that. So the work going out the door, I actually found increased. The amount of care and attention they took to their clients increased. So here's another one. No more worrying about someone getting hurt at work. Now, that's a big one. I was a bit of a safety freak and had all sorts of manuals and occupational health and safety manuals and first aid manuals. And a friend of mine in Adelaide nearly lost a member of his staff through a blow dryer electrocution. And it's serious stuff. Now, I'm not saying that you don't care about this, but that actual pressure of being obligated and responsible for 10, 12, 7, 5, 3, however how many staff you have or used to have, now you just have the worry of that actually being, a duty of your care as being a landlord and making sure that everything's sort of taken care of. So here's another one. No more having to pay out workers' compensation or worrying about the possibility of litigation liabilities and all that sort of stuff. Now, sure, you still have insurance, but each tenant or stylist has to have their own. All right, so it kind of shifts the responsibility there. And I've found that independent solo salon stylists are more highly motivated than kind of like your regular stylist. Not saying that they weren't. I had some of the most motivated people on the planet working in my salon, but there's just a shift. So here's another one. No more worrying about tedious enterprise bargaining or lengthy and complicated workplace agreements. Now, apart from the sheer fact that I've even been into sort of legal battles with either other salons who are trying to do you for unfair employment stuff, or even someone who's trying to do you for unfair dismissal, gone. Don't have to worry about any of that anymore. So here's another one. No more fear of any disputes and or dispute procedures. no more industrial relations worries, no more sort of, because you don't have any of that timekeeping, holiday pays or keeping records of 38-hour weeks or whatever the friggin' hell it was. No more of that stuff. Here's another one. No more pressure to give everyone the products, brands, and whatever it is that they were going to need to keep themselves happy. So they bring their own goop in, and I was a big one for this. If I had a critical player come into my salon who was a Weller person, then I got them Weller. If they came in and they were a Redken person, I got them Redken. Now, I would still do that again because they're creatives, and you must give creatives what it takes in order for them to feel empowered and do a great job. But you no longer have to deal with that. That's gone. So, how are these sounding? You know, they starting to resonate with you? So if you're going to continue running a traditional business salon model, and you're going to experience all these things that I'm trying to get you to realize you're not going to have to deal with, then for God's sake, at least maybe pick up meditation, because there's no way you're going to deal with the absolute head beep, head fry, let's say, of running a traditional business model. So the next one we're going to go into is the next tutorial, that is lifestyle, family, social, and physical benefits. I'm going to group those together, and let's take you through those.